Hi, my name is Amesh Shakib. I'm a 2M CCTV Tech Support. Today I'm going to show you how to change the default IP address that came with your camera and add that to your network scheme. As you know that most IP cameras come with a static IP address or default IP address. What you need to do is first of all find a computer where you have administrator access. Go ahead and connect the internet cord to the PO switch and connect the camera to that same PO switch. Then the first thing you need to do is find the manual that came with that IP camera or a CD and find a way to access that default IP camera. In my case, I'm using the new 2M bullet camera, IP camera, and it came with a scanning device called config tool. One thing, as you see, this camera IP address is .1.108, which is not my network, which I'm going to change that in a minute. The second thing I want to show you that I am connected directly. My computer to the network or the camera. There's nothing else. And if I expand it a bit, the switch, since I'm connected directly to the camera, it's pulling 169. Or if you were connected to a POA switch, it will show you the default IP address for that POA switch. Alright, let's get back to that config tool. As you can see, the config tool shows my, like I said, shows my the static IP address that came with it, and I want to change that to a number that will work with my scheme. I'm gonna log into it. Access, Pelco, and other major cameras, they have their own way of logging into it. So go ahead and log in. As you can see, I got the IP address modification came up. So I'm going to change this to a 0 and give a number that's out of range, like around 200, and change the default gateway to the same default gateway for my main switch. And I'm going to click OK, and it says modify successfully. As I refresh the page, this comes 1. And now that I'm connected back to the switch, I should be able to access the camera.